Saturday Night Baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Jeff McNeil is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today. Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Pulled toward right center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So stepping in is J.D. Davis. First offering. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Dominic Smith will be next. And a full count now, 3-2.
We got 3-2.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this one at 271. 15 long balls and 46 driven in. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Down in order go the Mets. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Taijuan Walker will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up is Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Will Myers.
Walker gets the sign. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark, and you want to set the tone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Pilar. Gone! A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And to hit will be Trent Grisham, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Lindor has a play. 1 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the AB now. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Garcia, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
And in steps Manny Machado as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll check in here at 256. A dozen home runs and 44 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fastball just inside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Liner towards second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Hosmer to the plate now. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled away. Machado, the runner at second with one away. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Hosmer in front now, a 3-1 count.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's Andrew Mccutchen now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Swing and a blooper down the right field line. Garcia coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Smith is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 3 and the Mets nothing. So here's Pete Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Francisco Lindor will be next. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is it. The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Snell has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Now the 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
That is it.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Over to first, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Jurickson Profar. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's a ball. Count 1-0.
Walker steps into his windup. Here's the 1-0.
That's a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
So now to the plate, Blake Snell. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Swinging a blooper to the right side. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
At the plate now is Will Myers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
The center fielder, number 2.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that brings up Trent Grisham. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now the 1-0.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 San Diego. So now here is James McCann. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Omar Narvaez will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kevin Pilar comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
No strike.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Taiwan Walker.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Taiwan Walker. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes a called strike 2. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They're down 4-0. Narvaez will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And it's fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Manny Machado is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled hard down the line in left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Next, here is Eric Hosmer. He singled first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for San Diego. They lead it 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Now here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Machado has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Next up is Dominic Smith. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Too low. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And that's in there. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Now here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he fouls this one off. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Mets 1. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in is Austin Nola. He flew out in his last AB.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
First pitch on its way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Walker peers in. Here's the 3-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. The next 3-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Liner in there for a base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Into the box, Blake Snell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Here's Will Myers as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Padres on top, 4-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The right fielder.
First pitch on the way.
Nope.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Stepping in next, Narvaez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 1-0.
Hey. Get down, 1-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
2-2 down.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pilar. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Two and 1, the count to Pilar. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Driven to deep right field. Myers going back at the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Taijuan Walker. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. And that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up Trent Grisham.
The center fielder,
Walker gets the sign. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0. This is skied out toward right. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Here's Manny Machado now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Padres lead it 4-1. Joe Musgrove will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
number 6.
Now the first pitch. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and a strike now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. J.D. Davis the next at bat. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-0 pitch on the way. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Fly ball out to straightaway right. After it is Myers. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So now into the box is Dominic Smith. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low with it. 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it 4-1. Jordan Yamamoto enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Mccutchen.
Now into the box, Andrew Mccutchen grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. Grounded to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. And there's out number 2. Next, it'll be Austin Nola. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Garcia gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Nola is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-1. Here's one for Profar at second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He grounded out last time up. And the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Narvaez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's down.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Garcia is off of first with 2 away. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Mets strand 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson.
First pitch on its way.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Ball three here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Tommy Pham will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First delivery to him.
1-0.
He comes into this one at 248. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-0 on the way. To the left side, but it's well foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So here's Will Myers as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Myers awaiting the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Outside, that's the ball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that brings up Trent Grisham. First pitch on its way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. A bouncer up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Austin Adams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Kevin Pilar.
Kevin Pilar.
First pitch on the way.
0-1.
Heading out towards shallow right. Myers is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is Myers, and there are 2 away now. So here's Jeff McNeil, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Fastball well outside. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
In now, Manny Machado, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tatis aboard here at first with nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pilar's there. 1 down. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Andrew Mccutchen, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and 1 to Andrew Mccutchen. A runner on first with 2 away. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Two and 2. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. The 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Emilio Pagan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here's the pitch. Dominic Smith comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Pitch popped up. Machado into foul territory, and no one will get this one. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now at the plate, Pete Alonso popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The San Diego Padres posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Blake Snell earns win number 4 on the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Emilio Pagan wraps it up for the save, his 18th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres,